nothing.
Thank you for joining us, guys.
Oh yeah, now let's just relax,
Please.
and chat. So how you been, Florida girl?
Florida girl. I like the sound of that. Yeah, so getting back from Florida, it was amazing. I loved it. It was really nice. It was exactly what I needed. It was everything in my life. I can keep going.
I want to go back. I want to go back. I want to go back.
Can you tell? Can you tell?
I missed you.
No, but for real, it was amazing. Just considering the fact that we left Arkansas weather for a little bit and entered a whole different atmosphere.
Yeah.
At its finest.
Yeah.
I did not want to return.
I was like, damn, she's at the beach. This little girl.
Yeah, and it was windy and the sun started hiding behind the clouds. But you know what? It was just different.
I'd be like, oh, Mr. Sun, Mr.
Golden Sun,
please shine.
Little Barney freaks over here.
Yeah. Oh my.
So how was it for you? Because I feel like I haven't seen you either.
Yeah, I've just been, gym is life.
Hey,
it's just working out, working on my diet, seeing that grow.
Right.
I don't know. I am getting into routine. I've started doing Bible study with my friends.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, gym, working on myself, dedicated to my planner. This year is all about growth, and I am definitely doing that.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah.
It's either you're growing in this year or you are pushing yourself to another level.
Yeah, and it's been real. It has been real.
So happy that you're enjoying it, though.
Yeah.
Because whenever you work out and you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for someone else. It's just, it doesn't work out the same.
Yeah, like my mom, when she take me to the gym for punishment. Oh, you got in trouble at school. Let's go to the gym.
Dang. I mean, you be one fit ass daughter.
No,
all I'm seeing is abs, big legs.
Ooh.
Oh.
Wait. Just wait till you guys see me this summer. It's gonna be over for you, bitches.
It's gonna be over. There you go. Natalie's workout plan is all in.
Yeah. I told myself, I'm gonna be naked all summer, but not around y'all.
I'll be discreet around y'all.
I'm gonna be in a freaking poncho around y'all, but everybody else, I'm like, what's up?
That's my goal for the summer, is to kind of get encuerada un poquito más, just un poquito, not a lot, but to the extent where I don't even get phased by it.
Yeah, exactly. I want just to be comfortable with my body, just embrace it. C-section scar and all.
Oh, there you go.
That's the
there
main
you
thing.
go. It's really low, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is pretty low, but that's what I hate. It's like that little pouch. It's kind of not the upper pouch. It's a lower pouch, and it's just I don't know. That's what I'm working on right now.
Interesting, to say the least. You were going to actually bring up the feud.
Are you? This is we need to have intense music, dun dun dun.
Yes, but first of all, guys, it is raining over here and it is thundering, so please disregard the boom, blah, thunder.
That's not my stomach. That's the thunder.
And my chair squeaks.
This is a very important question. You guys can comment it. You guys, hopefully.
Did you just say it's important?
It is an important question. It is very important. No. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you just said it was
let it intensify.
Important.
Let it intensify.
Okay, she wants me to add the
dun 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 dun. Are you Team Selena or Team Hailey?
She totally went there with that important question. That one.
It is very big right now. Very big. I'm Team Selena.
I am no team, because she's the one that actually brought this to my attention.
She's Team Justin.
Yeah. It's I don't even know what's going on, but it sounds juice. And then whenever I got on my phone, it did pop up.
Yeah, I think it's popping up on everybody's thing.
Yes, and celebrities were taking sides, and it's who is taking Selena's, who is taking Hailey's, and then I did come across the Mean Girls thing.
Yeah, I have
where they categorize them. Did you see that?
Yeah, or it's what Hailey I think is Regina George, and then it's Gretchen and Katie or
who was the one with the boobs that tested the weather?
That was Kylie.
Today it is raining.
Yeah, I think that was Kylie. Definitely. I don't know. I just think they're.
Wait, Kylie's one of the bullies?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So who are the bullies?
Kylie, Kendall, and then obviously Hailey. All three.
So it's 3 of them?
Yeah.
And they're being the bullies against Selena Gomez.
And apparently like a little bit of Taylor Swift.
Oh, I did see that.
Mm-hmm. So like I guess what they had asked, I don't know by memory, but it was something like you know, the most #1 album of the year was Taylor Swift, and Hailey's
So
like
okay, so Taylor Swift is on Selena's side.
obviously they're best friends, BFFs.
Why do you know this?
What?
Who else is on Selena's side?
I think honestly majority of the people. Jordan Woods.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that one's touchy. She's trying to like become relevant again, apparently.
And she has her own clothing line now, apparently.
Does she get like hits? I mean, I'm sure
Hit
she
or
does.
hit or miss. There's like a whole little like scandalo where one influencer had like commented that it wasn't, I guess, like quality material. It wasn't like, I don't know, like made for her. I don't know what. She was kind of like down, like shaming it for like the price and all that. And then Jordan like made like a video just like apologizing to her and like, you know, I'm sorry it didn't work for you. It was really sweet. It was kind of sweet, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like I guess like I don't know. Apparently Kendall and Justin dated before. I don't know if they dated or like going on dates. So much to unlock there that
For
just
real.
hasn't came out to light. And then I think it's like weird because it's like Kendall and Hailey are obviously like really good friends or best
And then
friends.
Kendall's like doing this whole surface thing with Bad Bunny, like if that is even a thing, because I really haven't heard about it again.
I think it is a thing, but I hope it's not a thing because I think that'd be fucking weird.
That's funny, but I do hope it's a thing because then
What?
like Latinos are getting in somewhere.
With the Kardashians?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, they've always kind of had a type,
Yeah, black men.
and then now it's a little bit of Hispano.
They're embracing us. So
Yes.
sweet, as they should.
It's kind of funny. It's like get a little taste of them Latins. There you go.
It's a little different, I can say.
Yeah.
I don't know, like I thought she was like dating this whole other like basketball player. I guess not.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But you know what I realized? It's like Kendall has dated a lot of people that really hasn't been brought to light because she likes to keep it like down low. But she's been around the block.
She has, hasn't she?
There's been like quite a few people, and I'm like, okay.
There were some jokes out there that were like, she didn't get enough out of like getting tequila, that now she's taking our men.
Damn.
Damn, like that.
Ooh.
Well, because there's some real freaking hardcore Bad Bunny fans.
Oh my gosh, I know. I am not there.
No.
I like his music, you know, I can listen to it, I can party to it, but then it's like, that's it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like go on Instagram. I don't even think I follow him on Instagram, actually. Do you?
No.
Do you?
But I followed the Kardashians.
No.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Who? This is a very important. I'm gonna judge you on this.
Chloe, obviously, is
okay.
one of them. I think, dude, I don't remember.
Really? I
don't even know if I follow them.
I don't follow any of them.
Maybe I don't.
I can't. I do have my favorites though, and my favorite has always been Courtney. What? Do I that face? What?
So there's like this. It's like, yeah, she's just like, so Travis, like, do you think we should like go vegan? Yeah.
Dude.
I love to watch this girl on Instagram that makes fun of her.
Yeah.
It is on point, but it's mocking.
It is I'm making fun, mocking, you know, and imitating her.
Yes.
Imitating her.
She's like, Kim is so inconsiderate.
Her crying face is hilarious.
It was so funny. And then it's like Chloe on the side. She's like, guys, just stop. Like, what are you doing? And her nails are all long.
I know. Oh my god.
It's awesome.
I like Chloe. Just I don't know. Her face is weird to me.
I think Chloe is a peacemaker.
You definitely is. You know what? I'm gonna find her numerology and see what's her number sign.
Yeah.
What's her life path number? I'm gonna really know who she is.
For real.
Because I'm a 2.
She is.
I'm a mediator for my numerology. I think you did yours. What was yours again?
I don't remember.
I think was it 6? I can't stand. Maybe I don't like the Kardashians and the Jenners. I think they're entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
They're like a good little like chisme to talk about, but like to like sit there and be like, oh my god, I love their lifestyle.
No.
I love them.
Yeah.
It's entertainment. They are entertainment. They are,
yeah.
definitely.
I don't like praise anyone in that way, but
except for Jesus Christ.
But I find them entertaining for sure.
Yeah, like novelas. But like, I don't know. Do they donate? Is that like a really important question? Do they donate?
I mean, sometimes they were like reselling their clothes even on eBay at one point. It was like Kim Kardashian's shirt she wore for one day.
Just donate that shit.
Has her sweat on it for $2.99.
She like drooled on it. Has her saliva on it.
Yes, that's disgusting. But there is a lot of people that are kind of obsessed with that fact.
Yeah, I don't like. I guess to like worship them is just weird. I don't know. They're
yeah.
Back to Hailey and Selena.
Yeah, that took a whole different approach.
Because it's like where they butted themselves into something like had nothing to do with them. But honestly, like I see Selena as somebody who is like very calm, doesn't tolerate bullshit, and just like really like sticks to like herself. And like the whole Justin thing, it's like I would hate to like be known as someone's ex. Oh, that's like all she's known as like Justin's ex. She's like the one that let him get away. I feel like a lot of people do.
That's crazy.
And they bring him up. It's
no,
like,
she has like her own name.
And she's like, what's her net worth? What's Justin's net worth? Who's richer?
She was like one of the top followed people on Instagram.
Yeah, because of everything that's going on, everybody's following her.
No, since before that.
I thought it was Kylie.
No, it was like her.
Was it?
It was her and
Kylie. I remember seeing that.
And then whenever I found out it was her, I was like, why her? Like, what is it?
Her music, her acting, her makeup brand, her way of life.
She's very like she's there,
yeah,
but she's not like out there,
yeah,
type of thing.
She's like one of like the few Disney stars that like didn't go off the rails,
right.
Drogas, haciendo cosas mal y todo
when Lizzie
eso.
McGuire didn't either.
Yeah, she's like one of the few. She's like one of the few.
Yeah,
dude, I love Hillary actually.
I know,
like that's a whole nother topic right there.
I know. I did listen to some of Selena Gomez's like inspiration quotes and stuff like that.
She's really good at that.
She is
like down to earth. Like it seems natural for her. Like genuine.
She suffered a lot.
Yeah, with her lupus and her kidney transplant. Like that girl is, she's sick, and it's shitty. Like as a celebrity, you're gonna get picked on and body shamed and all that.
Yeah.
But to body shame someone who has a disease, like a sickness
diagnosis,
that's fucked up.
It is.
Like, I don't know. I see her like healthy. I think she's not skinny, obviously.
No, I think now with like the inspirational things that I've heard from her, she has had a lot of self-love.
A lot.
She's evolved as a person.
That's hard being in her position.
She was bullied. Yeah. It's like she had to kind of fight for herself at that point.
Yeah.
Not just her health, but herself and the way that she came out. That's why I think this is so ironic, because me coming across this motivational thing that she spoke out about, and then coming back and now listening to where you're saying that people are talking about her again and kind of putting her out there to be bashed. Isn't that weird?
I think it's weird that it's coming from her ex-boyfriend's wife.
It's almost like she's craving the fact that she's okay.
Yeah.
And now wants to come back and dig in deeper to where she was healing. It's like she just literally said she's healed and she's healing and she's forgiven and she's done everything. Now you want to come at her again.
But I think it's even weirder. It's like, did you see the pictures that Hailey and Selena took?
No, I did actually. Yes,
like
I came across one. Ago. See, that was another thing that you had told me. Like I just didn't even acknowledge the fact that they were friends at one point.
They were not. She like literally just took that picture because I guess Hailey was getting bullied a lot, and Selena doesn't tolerate that. So then I guess to like prove a point, to like get over it, because it's like it's been years. It's like, obviously they broke up and like they've been married or whatever. So she's like, just like get over it. So I think she took those pictures to like show everybody else like move on, which I thought everybody did. And then it like started coming to light where in I think it was like January, like her New Year photos where she like posted her body and all that in bikinis, which we all thought she looked good. But a lot of people were like body shaming her, like, oh, she's kind of fat, just like talking down. And then like Hailey, I forgot who else. It was like Sky and Kendall all posted like a TikTok audio going like, I'm not saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right.
What?
Kind of like iterating like, oh, like she's talking about like, Selena getting like,
Wow. But then again, you could also just be thinking these people are coming up with these ideas.
Right. Okay, so that was one. And then it was another one where like, I think like 2 weeks ago or something like that, Selena posted her eyebrows. And it was like, I laminated my eyebrows for too long. And they look kind of funny. But I mean, like, it was lamination. She did it wrong. And
but
then
she was also probably posting that to laugh at herself.
She was. Because she's being real about it.
Right.
Like, shit happens. And then Kylie posts on her story, like, this was an accident of, like, question mark. And then it's, like, a selfie of herself. And then her next story is just her eyebrows and Hailey Bieber's eyebrows.
Dude, what is happening?
Isn't that weird, though? I think, like, Hailey, like, made something. She was like, you guys are being silly and making nothing out of nothing.
No,
then,
that was straight bash.
And then Selena was like, yeah, you guys are right. So then it's like, has
Selena responded?
Once, twice, or a couple times.
You just
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I think like once she responded back to Kylie's where she was like, agreed, Kylie, this is all unnecessary, I love you or whatever. Ignored. And then I guess like an old video resurfaced of Hailey like saying like Hailey's the ultimate mean girl. And it's like
so they caught that as in like fans and stuff.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, it's this guy just asked her like, or not asked her, she was like, Taylor Swift was like the #1 album of the year, and Hailey's like like making a face. And so then Selena commented and she's like, I'm so sorry, my best friend is and will always be like whatever, like the best artist of the year or something like that. And so there's like just so many things that are coming up, and it's like at one point, when is it not a coincidence?
Yeah.
Are you really doing that? I don't know. I'm catching her up, yeah, because
in life you would have like bullies and stuff like that, right? But this is like out there where millions of people are witnessing and watching.
Yeah.
And the juice just keeps getting juicier.
I know. And it's kind of like, why Selena? Like, honestly, way before, not even way before, I think it was like actually that same year, or like within like 2 years or whatever, Justin has been with multiple women.
Yeah.
Selena may have been like the main one or blah, blah, blah. Like, they were together for like a couple years. But he's been with like 5 or 6, 7 other girls.
I think that was like the first real relationship that grasped attention to a lot of people, because at the same time they had their own name. And
then like as fans, they like to like hold on to that.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And it's like, it's kind of shitty because they don't get to move on. And it's like, it's been years. And
but
then,
it's
like,
a part of it.
You come up with all these things, and then you see everybody posting. I don't know. There's just like a lot of stuff that like, if you literally look at like a thread or like a whole video, I'm gonna send you one now of just like everything that like Selena's done, months, time, date, stamps, and all that. And then like either like a couple months later, or even like a week later or so, like a couple days later, Hailey will do the same thing.
That's just crazy.
Literally like copying word by word. And like, I don't know, it's just, they even have like one where like outfits wise are the same.
But it is like common reactions that even people till this day do, even if they're not celebrities or whatever.
It is.
It's like people feeding on to other people's actions. For instance, if you go on a vacation and your enemy or whatever sees you going on a vacation, she's like, I want to go on a vacation too.
Yeah. Oh, she just dyed her hair blonde? I'm gonna dye my hair blonde too.
Yeah, or sometimes it's just ironically happening at the same time.
It is, and
it
really
may not even be a thing.
Yeah, and then like the girl's gonna be like, "Oh my god, she's copying me,"
and it's like,
I really wasn't. It really wasn't.
It just happens.
I mean, like, there's so many, like, there's just a limit of what you can really do here in the real world. Like, how many colors can you really dye your hair? How many times can you really cut your hair? It's like, come on now. I don't know. It's just a lot.
Is that something that you've actually like experienced? Somebody dyed and cut their hair like the same color as you?
Maybe. Maybe, but no, I don't think so. I really don't pay attention to that stuff. To me, like, I think I'm like really unbothered by a lot of things, except for maybe one or two. And it's like, I think I like talked about this with like,
talked about me. Oh, se le salió la verdad. What?
I think I talked about this with you like the other week or 2 weeks ago.
What was it? What was
We're
it?
not adding it in here.
Oh, we're not? Okay. Never mind.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm that person that's like, hold on, let the light bulb click because it's flickering. No, but it is a thing. Like,
that's one thing that I think that's the only thing that like really bothers me and that like gets under my skin. And that's not even like copying. That's just somebody being petty. And I see it, but I didn't really even acknowledge it.
Yeah, acknowledging it that someone is actually kind of like coming off as if they're copying you. Fucking flattered, bruh. I'm flattered. I'm just like, cool, you're trying something.
Yeah, I hope it looks good.
Yeah,
Rock it.
you know, it's like you have a pair of shoes and everybody else gets the same pair of shoes as you.
That's so hard to hear, like in Arkansas. Like, come on now.
It's bound to happen. I know.
That's the reason why I don't like going to the malls here, because it's like,
if you lived in Houston, that's the best place I think I've gone to.
I've never seen anybody. I mean, like if you order from Fashion Nova, obviously you're gonna have some of the same things, or like Shein and stuff like that. But then Shein.
I just go Shein.
Shein.
This is not a promotion.
Shine. It's Shine.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Wow. So that's the reason like I don't like getting shoes here or anything like that. So like I like to go to like Tulsa, or I like to go to like, you know, like out of state, or I like to order online, just because it's like a lot of people will have the same things as you, and it's just awkward walking into a place, whether it's a restaurant, whether it's Dixon.
That's never happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen it happen to a few people.
I've had like the same shoes.
Yeah.
But not like the same outfit or anything. No.
I've seen a couple same outfits about by
shit.
different people, and I'm like, I know where you got that from. But anyways. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a matching set though or something?
And sometimes no, sometimes it's like a shirt. Sometimes it's the pants. Sometimes it's the undies.
Yeah, I don't know if it's happened to me like at the same time.
I think you probably noticed.
I've noticed like, oh, I have that shirt, but
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like,
exactly, yeah.
not at the same time. Like I'm walking in and I'm looking at myself and they're like looking at themselves, like that kind of moment.
Yeah.
But that would be kind of cool, I guess. Be like,
Like,
oh, we're into the
twins.
same thing. What's up? Can we want to be friends?
Take a picture.
Because I mean, if you're into the same shirt and the same stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
more than likely you are similar.
We are very off topic today.
No, we're good.
I like
Okay,
that.
now going into topic.
Yeah. Have we had enough of the,
No, I feel like that was just so good. Like we just got to keep it going because
Yeah.
it's like something. I don't know if you guys are listening to the feud or whatever.
El chisme. Es como una novela ahí.
Yeah, because I wasn't surfaced. I wasn't like up to date with everything. But
What?
Natalie brought me up to date.
So then what's on your For You page then?
For you, TikTok, right?
Yeah.
You see, I have to think about that. No, none of that. I don't watch any of that stuff.
Really? I get like, it's like Selena, Hailey. It's like a little bit of food. It's a little bit of like.
Tiene hambre.
It's a little bit of like working out. It is cookie food. It's
Okay,
like,
that's cool.
I follow a bunch of like food people actually. Like
good.
it
You are
depends
a
on my
good cook.
followers. I like this like one girl. Her name is Ani Danya. I'm gonna get shit for that. I don't know how you say her name. I think it's Ani Danya, and she's like a really like, she's a small little girl who like just like
She's a little girl.
she's like 20. She's like obviously younger than me, but she like just like does like get ready videos and like thrifting and like just making food and all that. And it's just, I think she's so cute. I think she's adorable.
Aww.
And she's like very like
I'm gonna have to check her out.
embracing her stuff.
Yeah.
Your brother doesn't like her. I don't know why, but like I really love her body. Which is like weird to like say.
Maybe he's jealous.
He should be.
Yeah.
Like
You just said like you really love her.
I do.
Body.
Body. Anyways, let's go into like a more serious topic.
I mean that's
not
fine.
that Hailey and Selena
It's
were
our
not
freaking
serious.
podcast. We can talk about whatever we want.
Yeah, and if you don't like it, honestly, I really want to know what everybody's side is on, dude. I think everybody's on Team Selena though. If you're on Team Hailey, then you're just like lame.
You could like hear my smile. That's actually really funny. Okay, sorry. To some y'all are gonna be like, that was gross, but it reminds me of somebody's story. saying, oh, it was Kristen. You'll remember that one, Kristen.
What comes up on your For You page? What comes up on your For You page?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that. No, I really, dude, mine is random. Just like,
Yeah.
I like to listen to a lot of psychologists, and I know it's so deep. And besides that, I look at a lot of paintings and a lot of drawings, watercoloring.
I like those. Those are so peaceful.
They are. And then motivational stuff, a lot of motivational stuff. I have surfaced so many people that I wish that I had surfaced before.
Yeah.
Because I think that has changed me a lot on perspectives in life.
Well, that's where you came across Selena Gomez.
Yeah. Her motivational thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because that's all I see. Even if you get on our Instagram, that's all you kind of see. Have you noticed that?
I don't scroll through our Instagram, to be honest.
Well, she gets bored because of me.
No, I don't. I think I just like, I don't even really scroll.
You don't scroll?
Scroll. I don't scroll through Instagram.
Well, the reels.
The reels? No, not even either. My friends send me a bunch of them, and I'll just literally watch what they send me, and that's it. I do not know why I don't watch Instagram reels. I really don't.
I got hooked on that first.
Yeah.
And then TikTok, which I don't really watch a lot of TikTok. Maybe that's why you do the more For You page, and I do more reels.
I do, I obviously, I do watch TikToks, and, that's, the main thing I do stay on. And then I'll go to, the Facebook reels. I would prefer to watch the Facebook ones over the Instagram ones. And I don't know why, Instagram has just became, something where I don't really, I think I watch stories. I'll watch a few people's stories. And that's it. And then if I do scroll, I will obviously like what I see. But I don't know.
You're one of those generational people that are going straight to TikTok.
Yeah.
And that's why Biden now is trying to ban that.
Lame.
Because y'all be making money for other countries when we need it here in America. Just kidding. I'm joking. Don't come at me.
This got political. I'm see. Order in the court, please.
I'm joking, y'all.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yes, I am. No, but I don't even know if it's going to be. I haven't really researched on that topic, so don't come at me, because then I will research.
Did you read that on Instagram?
The what?
Did you hear that on Instagram?
No, I heard that from Kyle. He's my 16-year-old cousin.
Kyle.org.
Hey, these young teenagers be doing their research.
Do they?
I'm just assuming that it's on their For You page.
I think they might have read it in their history books.
Perhaps. No, he did mention something yesterday.
What?
That Biden was trying to get TikTok banned. I haven't looked into it. I haven't surfaced it, but I guess
haven't heard about that. I hope it's not true. Maybe.
But I bet you anything, I will probably have it on my phone because we're discussing it.
Yeah.
By the end of this conversation.
Biden this, Biden that.
Selena Hailey.
Hey, enjoy that one.
Yes. It's actually kind of funny.
I don't know.
I do like to watch those cooking shows, though.
Yeah. Me and your brother like to do that a lot.
It's really good.
And this is something actually that I had talked about in my Bible study. What do you watch on the internet that's beneficial for you? And it's and I actually brought that up. So, I'm kind of straying away from that.
Oh.
Believe it or not. Before I used to, religiously, just, go on there and, click on them and, view them and be like, yes, what are they doing today? What is... what's Oliver? What's Empata doing? Just I know them by their first name. For her first name basis. No.
Dang.
But now it's I don't even I don't know. I just don't even don't find
you shifted. That's like me when I'm telling you that my For You page has this consistency of motivation and
that's good.
Artwork and just progressing.
I don't know. I am on my phone. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not on my phone doing. Looking at other people now. Now I'm on my phone and I'm doing stuff for the podcast, or I'm doing research, or I'm looking up Bible verses, and it really has completely changed. And then Selena and Hailey came on. I'm okay, what is this? And then it's food, what to make, and then it's I'm working out now, so it's what are ways to better myself, better my mental, better my health, better like everything.
Yeah, you're in the process then of finding yourself. That's how it all starts.
Yeah, it is.
You start to like really visualize what you're bringing in to you, so that then you can see why you're the person that you are, because that has a lot to do with it, what you're exposing yourself to.
Yeah, that's why like I followed like a lot of people. Like I think I like stayed up to like 4 a.m. which is like unfollowing a lot of people on my like pages that I just did not need.
I've considered starting over.
But anyways, on like you know, us growing, we have also grown in our views and our, you know, like just alone in our podcast, to the point where we have people reaching out to us anonymously. And one person who reached out to us, it was via email, and it was a male. So it's not just females, okay? This is a male's point of view. And I think it's like very sweet and very big and wholesome of him to like reach out and ask for advice on something that's very important.
Yeah.
That a lot of men don't really realize pregnant women go through.
Right.
Like, they kind of like, you know, not every man does this, but like some men do. Old, young, and when it comes to your first child, we don't know how to handle it.
Nope. So the person that emailed us wants to stay anonymous, of course. Yeah.
It's fine.
Just to like kind of give them a sum up, they did mention that they are in their early 20s and they're having their first baby.
Yeah.
They are engaged, and anything else that we did get off of that was just kind of like his questions. And like Natalie mentioned, it is a male, so that just makes it even more special. So our first reaction was just like, "Aw."
Yeah.
Because this person is only 20 years old.
Yeah.
And they're already taking it to a very mature level, to where their questions are, your questions, like if I'm directing you, your questions are very important. Mature. Yeah. And they're mature because a lot of the times our generations, like let's just say, for instance, I came from a family that did not have all of that. It wasn't making sure that your kids are, you know, have everything that they need, but not just that, educational wise, making sure that they're absorbing the things that they need, which is reading and spending family time and bonding with the belly, bonding, and getting along with your significant other to an extent where you want to make sure that they are being seen, heard, and felt as if you recognize who they are. Yeah. So all of that is very mature coming from you.
Yes.
I give you a 10 out of 10 for all those questions.
15 out of 10.
Yes. And I hope whatever we say in these next 15, 20 minutes or so are going to help you. Yeah,
because I mean, these are obviously like from our points of views, and like I think like a majority of pregnant women, like to me, my big and like number one thing is like make her feel loved. If you have her feeling loved and important and special, your baby in the womb is automatically gonna feel. And
he's already caring about that. Like, that is a very consistency thing that you do have to do. The love should just come naturally.
Yeah. I say kiss on the belly whenever you want, whenever you can, whenever you feel is best, you know?
Right.
Love on it, cuddle, massage, talk, blow the raspberries, all of that. Like, just keep that.
Sing a song, do whatever you gotta do. You did ask if you should talk to the baby and sing to the baby. Yes. I could tell you I haven't had a child I haven't been pregnant since 6 years. So this is more of Natalie's topic. But from what I can remember with my son, it's really what she feels comfortable with. Yeah. She's okay with you being all up on that. That's fine.
Listen to the mom. Exactly. Like it comes to the point where it's like do as much as you can, but just know like the mom,
they can get annoyed easily.
That, and then like how much she can tolerate the movement and the kicks, because I know those are very big and can take a toll on them. So like, you know, it's just like listen to her as well as to how much she could take it.
And you did ask something about, what was that?
Raspberries?
Yeah, I wasn't familiar with that. It's the blowing on the belly thing. Yeah. So I thought that was sweet. Super cute. Yeah. I wasn't familiar with that, but then I do get your concept on understanding if that's okay, because you could frighten the baby.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where Natalie comes into the perspective of saying, be careful because of the kicking.
Yeah, just be careful with the kicking. I mean, I used to go to like family parties and all that, and banda music would be playing.
Mm-hmm. That's funny because that's kind of
so like exactly like the tuba and everything. Like so like once the banda would start playing, like Thaddeus would be moving in my belly because he like knew that music, like and loved it, and I just knew like, oh my god, like here he goes kicking, he's listening to the music and all that, and I can only tolerate it for so long because I'm kind of like no.
That's
but
so funny.
When it comes to like songs that we would recommend, it's whatever you feel comfortable with at the same time. Like I would play
your music.
Yeah, I would play Coldplay and I would play a little bit of rap music.
Love.
Which I mean, like, yeah, a lot of people probably wouldn't agree with that. Some would, but it's like whatever you feel comfortable with. I mean, Thaddeus listens. He came out of the womb listening to like nursery rhymes and stuff like that, like things that we grew up with.
Right.
And he like loves this one song, the Happy Song by Imogen Heap. He loves Baby Shark. He like, so it's like whatever your baby just loves. I've seen like music videos, or not music videos, I've seen videos pop up where some kids love Kid Cudi or they like love Kanye West, or they love Suicide Boys. Like they love like all these like artists. It just depends on what your baby feel comfortable with.
Yeah.
What kind of music did you play for your baby?
Everything like you.
Yeah,
just kind of the same.
it's whatever you feel comfortable with. And that's like the same thing where it goes to like TV shows and stuff like that. My baby loves Miss Rachel. I love Miss Rachel.
Yeah.
He like watched Coco Melon for a little bit, and like I don't know, everybody like, did you see the debate or the conspiracy theory how like Coco Melon is like not good for your child, doesn't teach your child anything, or you know?
So I haven't because I don't have any babies, but then at the same time, I think I like witnessed maybe like one episode.
Yeah.
And I didn't really get into it or anything. I didn't pay close attention.
It's literally like they're just singing, and it's literally just like all they're doing is just singing. It's like you're literally listening to a nursery rhyme, but it's like a cartoon version of it.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't see anything evil, bad, or harmful to that could happen to your
I think
children.
with Miss Rachel, it's more of
she's teaching
the understanding that there's a human.
Yeah, talking to you.
Yeah.
Like how a baby should be talked to, you know, in that little baby language or whatever. Some people
not
find
a cartoon or anything.
Yeah.
And it gets your child's attention. So
And
it focuses on this person.
Yeah. Like Miss Rachel taught my child how to clap, how to say dada and all that, because I mean we like watch it religiously, and it's like it's something he's like always seeing. So I do see that. And he's more into Miss Rachel than Coco Melon. And it's like, it's fine. I mean, we also listen to like sleep music on YouTube, which has helped. He was into white noises as like a newborn. Yeah. But he kind of like grew out of that. And so like he doesn't really listen to that stuff anymore. It's more so like.
Because that stuff is kind of, you know, nice.
It is. It put me to sleep. I'm like, I think this is like me and Chubby would be like hearing. I'm like,
do you like the little jungle one? It's like,
or like, oh, like the rain was my favorite one.
Yeah. The showers, that's kind of like what you guys are getting right now. Oh, yeah, if you can hear it.
A little bit of white noise in the background.
Yes. Thunder and rain.
And then I also love Disney movies. I'd be like playing him like all the classic ones. Like we watched Cars.
Oh yeah, I've like forcefully made my children watch a lot of Disney movies. Yeah. But they've liked it.
Yeah, they do. Thaddeus does. And it's like I would try watching it during my pregnancy, but that Chubbs was like, let's not, you know, overdo ourselves right now because Thaddeus is going to be watching these whenever he's a kid. But I'm like, I love these. I would watch them.
Actually, I would sing the Disney songs.
Yeah.
Like Ariel and Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. Like all those songs. Yeah, those were kind of like my things. Like
Disney Plus has little like shorts and originals. And I'm pretty sure you could probably find them on YouTube. And he like loves the Olaf ones. Aww. Which is so funny.
Those shorts are so cute.
They are. And it's like Olaf like just like capping what happened, and like the Little Mermaid and Moana and like Rapunzel or Tangled or whatever. So
I think really music is very important.
Yeah.
It's like you mentioned earlier. Maybe not on here, but you did mention it earlier how you were saying the sound frequencies.
Yeah, the happy song
can make like a child feel a certain way. I never really thought about that until you mentioned that.
Have you really listened to Imogen Heap? Do you know who that is or that artist?
No, Maybe I have and I just don't know. You'll have to sing it to me.
So like she's the person who's like very big on like the frequencies and the sounds and all that.
Okay.
And so whenever she made the song specifically for babies because of I don't know what frequency
like the
it
sound
hits.
waves and
like the sound waves that it has. It's like I don't know, like just like calming, but also makes the baby happy at the same time, and it works.
That's so cool.
The happy song, Imogene Heap. Oh my god, the amount of times I have listened to it, I know it heart by heart. I know everything. I will literally sing it to him. Same thing with Baby Shark. Actually, Baby Shark. I don't know what.
Mine was like our Baby Shark for me was "You Are My Sunshine."
Oh, I love that.
It would just be like repeat. And sometimes my kids will hear me singing it, or like even when I sing it to Thad, they'll be like, I remember that song. Like, and it'll be a while since I've like sang it or something, and they just kind of like bring themselves back. They're like, you used to sing me that song. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, I can still sing it. You know?
I can still do it. No, there's sometimes where when Thaddeus is falling asleep, I'm singing to him. And it's like literally like me singing the same songs over and over again. So it's like, You Are My Sunshine, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, I Love You, It's Skin and Marika Ding, Very Shock. Like, I can just like, and I'm like literally like in a loop. Just singing to him, and he like falls asleep on me.
So music is definitely so important. Yeah. And it can make such a difference in your like mood and personality wise for your children. Yeah. And the way that their confidence comes out if you're doing the dancing with them.
Oh my god. And like, Daddy he's starting to dance like little
like babies can dance when they can learn how to like stand, they're already like bobbing and stuff, so they're feeling the beat.
So just dance with them.
So yes, whenever they get a little bit older, go ahead and put some music on when you're in the kitchen cooking, when you're in the living room,
sing and dance.
Just do it. I swear, guys, if you've never tried it, do it. Your kids are gonna be like, you're being so weird, but I'm gonna go ahead and like get in there, and then like the wiggle starts to come out. Yeah. I've been doing that since day one. We have been dancing in the kitchen since day one, and the way that my kids react and feel happy towards all of that, it's priceless.
It's like a moment to cherish. Definitely. It really is. And then when it comes to books, I know you had a couple book recommendations.
Yeah, books are definitely top list priority. Yeah, for me, I think books are so stupidly important.
I like that.
Like this just surfaced me as well, like in these last couple years. So start it even when they're in the womb.
Yeah, because like Thaddeus is only like a year old, and he'll like go when I'm reading and he'll like try to like turn the page. Yeah, he's not doing it perfectly, but he's like already knowing like next.
Well, he's getting the recognition of this is a book.
Yeah, I gotta turn the page, and then he'll like go back to the beginning, and I'm like, okay, like I see you.
And if you really like think deep into it, they have those baby toys with like the crunchy noise. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? And it's like a book.
He has like some of those actually,
but it's the kind that they get to like bite and mess around with.
Yeah, like little like soft. He's like, this is soft, this is hard.
Yeah, that's even an introduction.
Yeah. It is.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. And to me, I would recommend the puppet books, like where you get like little finger puppet ones you can like put in there, because it's like interaction at the same time. So it's like, like intriguing them and also like showing them like, a book part of it. I love those. I do. They're the cutest.
Yeah. So book recommendation I would recommend would be I'll Love You Forever, I'll Like You for Always. Cute. It is a little bit more of a boy book, but it doesn't have to be like for a boy. Yeah, it's super cute. It's a showing love, obviously. And then the second one is I Love You This Much. Yeah.
And it's like the rabbit. Yeah, I love that one.
Because kids are very much like that. Once they get to a certain age, they're like, I love you so much, Mommy.
I love you to the moon.
It's like,
I
love you more.
I love you to the grocery store and back, little things like that.
And so it's something very important to cherish with your children, is exploring the fact that love is a beautiful thing.
And then once like the baby is born, my advice, and I know a lot of people have given it to me too, is to hold your baby as much as you can. Like even when they're crying, like don't just leave them crying like on the bed, or let them cry it out. I personally cannot take it. Like I could probably like do it for like a minute or two, but then it's like I have to hold my baby.
And some may agree to disagree. Yeah. But simply because it's like they feel like they can't just be holding their baby all the time. Yeah. And it is more of a stay-at-home mom type of thing. And you will kind of go insane if all you do is hold your baby. Yeah. But it's towards the beginning.
It is.
It's the beginning stages where it's like they just They
need
were
love
inside of you for 9 months or so. And after that, it's like they want to go sleep in their own crib. It's a little baby.
I know
you have to be careful.
Yeah, I know a lot of people practice safe sleep, but I didn't do that. And obviously, like, I did like the most safest that I can. But Thaddeus has slept with me since like he's been out of the hospital.
Yeah.
And it's been a roller coaster of a ride, but it's also been very, I want to say, awesome, lovable, great having him sleep by my side. Waking up to
I would really like to get a perspective of someone that, because I've seen it before where people do put their kids to sleep
in a crib,
in their room by themselves with the light off and the door closed.
Independent. Wow.
I mean, to each their own.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with it coming from Hispanics as much.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm not all Hispanics. So it could be a thing.
Yeah.
It's not something that, like, I witnessed it when I was a kid. I witnessed somebody close the door while the baby was like still awake, staring at them, and they turned off the light and they closed the door. And I was just kind of like, I think I was like 8 or 9, and I was like, what is the baby gonna do? Like, it's like dark in there.
Yeah.
They're not gonna get scared.
Yeah.
But no, the baby fell asleep and went to bed.
They know. It's like depends on what you do from like an early age, or like at the months that you start,
and that makes the parents' lives just a little bit easier.
It does.
You know,
it gives you that little privacy in the bedroom. It really does, because having a baby there 24/7, you're not able to do a lot of stuff.
So there's definitely pros and cons. Really outweigh yourself on those and just see which one you want to lean towards.
Yeah, what's more comfortable for you, what you want, because at the end of the day, it's your baby. Nobody can tell you what to do. It's your discretion. Just make sure you are doing this, it's the very safe way you possibly can, because I know Chubby is a very heavy sleeper. So we automatically like told ourselves like, okay, like, you cannot sleep next to Thaddeus because you could probably roll over and suffocate him.
Right.
So I would be the one to like have him by my side majority of the time. And now he's older, and like Thaddeus knows, like, when there's something over his head, he like pushes it off of him.
I was kind of very cautious with Trino too. Yeah, because you just never know.
And like, men are very heavy sleepers. So are women, but men are very heavy sleepers. And like, when you're working and you're coming home, you're very tired. So that was like my main thing with him. It's like, Chubby like moves a lot, and he'll like sometimes even like roll onto me, and I'm like, dude, like, get off. So like with my son, I've always stayed up very late too. So I've always like been like aware of everything, and I think that's why Thaddeus always sleeps next to me.
Yeah. I mean, it's a thing. That's why Avery is so attached to me even at 6 years old. Yeah. Because I did the co-sleeping as well. Yeah. But with her, it was breastfeeding as well, so it was very different.
Yeah, breastfeeding at night, like, the baby is always on you. If you're gonna do the breastfeeding route, like, just make sure you're doing everything else, because breastfeeding takes a lot from your partner. So just make sure you're like changing the diapers, you're doing like the baths and all that, and like washing the bottles, or breast pumps and all that, and like bagging the milk. Just like help out in that aspect, because breastfeeding takes a toll out on you.
It can. A lot. I mean, that's like a whole different subject too.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, breastfeeding. It's hardcore.
And now that like I've weaned off of breastfeeding, like, Chubby now takes Thaddeus into his arms at night, and he's like, I never got to sleep with my son, like, in my arms, because he was always with you. So it's been like a really great seeing that change as well.
For sure. It is a big thing.
Activities to do once the baby is born or here. I would wait until like 6 months. That's something we did research a little bit on.
To tickle.
Yeah, before tickling, and like blowing raspberries, just because they are so young. I mean, personally, my baby was a preemie, so I waited quite a while before, and they don't
start to like smile or laugh or anything till 4 months. Yeah, that's usually when you start getting reactions from them. 3 to 4 months or so. So you'll kind of just like pick up on those things as you go. It's just a part of it. You learn as you go. Yeah.
So with me learning, my baby, he goes to therapy 2 times a week, and therapy actually gave us a lot of activities to do with him. They gave us goals to reach, things to achieve. because he was so small and just like, you know, little things that we had to just like work a little extra with him, he's right on track.
Yeah.
Literally with everything that he does, it's like he's at that like month range or milestones that he's supposed to be at his age. And I want to say like it was more so just like interacting, stretching them out, and then giving them like little like obstacles to do. So like once your baby starts sitting up, you know, like practice like picking them up, you know, like showing them like, because what my like therapist always told me was like work on the core muscles. So, you know, I was like picking him up, you know, having him turn this way, having his head go that way, you know, like looking both ways. And I don't know, so it goes a lot into that.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Like just making sure they know what coordination is at the same time, because they're learning.
Yeah, going from like their knees to standing up, and, you know, the crawling aspect, like how they crawl. So it's more so just like really like working with your baby.
They're just so resilient though.
Yeah.
They just like figure things out even on their own.
They do.
The part that we need to be more stressed about as parents is who they're going to become.
Oh yeah.
So whenever it gets to the age that they are comprehending the person that you are, because you're their parent, they're comprehending the things that you're saying, the things that you're reacting to, the way that you are.
They see it all.
They are you now.
Yeah.
So that is where it becomes challenging, is when you are trying now to create humans. Because at first you're just trying to get them to like survive and grow. And then after that it's like, okay, now that you're surviving and growing, I need to work on your mind and personality.
Yeah. Joey and I don't like to yell at each other in front of the baby, just because we feel like he can get that energy. So we try our best. Sometimes we're not perfect, but like we try our best to like not do that in front of Thaddeus.
That's really good, because that's like a big thing.
It is.
I kind of like, I've always been a yeller, because my mom and my grandma, and I mean generation behind generation,
and I think Thaddeus actually caught on to that, because when he
yells
sees
at us.
He's like, ah,
and it's probably only us. He's just like, it's them. Ah!
Yeah. So he's like, they caught on. He's only a year old and he already does that.
He does it. He yells at us. Ah, it's them.
Ah.
It's with excitement.
You know, it is. It is. It's very cute. It really is.
We're just very like loud, and it's just like personality. Like a veces I'm like, you're so loud. ¿Por qué estás gritando?
Like, why are you yelling?
I know, but it's like, I'm talking. You're not talking. Are you talking?
You know, because they're very loud.
And then the hands, you know, I got to use a lot of hands. I'm always like, and then what?
And then like he sees his dad and he's like, Dada, like just like straight up. So he knows.
But he yells at him too.
Yeah, he
he's
does.
Like, Dada!
Yeah, he's like, ah. Or he'll like freak out. He'll be like just like in his own world, and he hears a door open. He's like, what's going on over there?
Right.
What?
So I mean, that's just a part of it. The kids are going to pick up on everything that's surrounding them, and I had to learn later on that I am a yeller. My children were then becoming yellers.
Yeah.
So now I can't get mad. No. I can't say, why are you doing this, when I taught you that?
Yeah.
You know?
They catch on.
Recollect. You have to recollect everything that you've showed them before. And now it's up to you to like switch it over to who you want them to be. But it's better to start at any point. But I don't know. My thing is that I'm scared after 10. I feel like that's whenever you've really
teenage years, dun.
You're getting who you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And then 13, it's like you've got who you got. And then 15, it's I'm just like keep
going. When they're 20,
right? It's just the thing. So in the beginning, just do the best that you can.
Yeah.
There is a thing called first instinct, and us mothers, we are prepared. I feel that God prepares us even before our children get here. Just as we use the restroom every 10-15 minutes, he is just preparing us for when it comes to the time that our baby's going to need us to wake up very often. It is the craziest thing if you really look into it and think into depth.
Yeah.
That your preparation for your child begins in the beginning.
Yeah, because I mean, like, we don't know how to be mothers until we become pregnant. Literally. I felt like I was not ready, and then I got pregnant, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I could do this.
For me, I think it came so, let's just say, naturally.
It is.
Because I babysat a lot.
Oh, okay. Wait, oh, no.
Like, I babysat a lot of kids.
I just took care of my sisters. I know that. And, like, my cousins always around my cousins and everything. And I did, you know, help my aunt out a lot with, like, my nephews, or not my nephews,
no, I'm not me, dude. I have like 50 million kids that I've watched.
Yeah.
And then after that, I used Julie, Delilah's daughter. I used her as my practice child.
Oh.
Like I would babysit her.
Yeah.
And she would stay overnight and everything, like with me and Trino. And so at that point, we took her as a practice child, and then we kind of just picked up from there.
Yeah.
It was just, and nobody ever said like, do you need help?
No.
Because it was just like, I guess they thought it was common sense for me. Some people don't do that.
But no, if they do offer you help, take the help. Trust me. I think that's something I really had to learn as I went. I was like, no, I got it. But it's like, no, I do need help.
Yeah.
You are going to need a break. That was my mistake
with my second.
Yeah. The mom is always going to need a break. And if it doesn't make you a bad mom, it makes you a smart mom to have breaks. That's just very important.
No, take it.
It does not make you a bad mom.
Take it and run with it.
Yeah, you need that moment to still be yourself. And it all starts in the womb. It really does.
Yes.
The pampering should never stop, even after the pregnancy.
Yeah, but, guys do have feelings too.
Yeah.
I always do that. I'm not always trying to take men's side. But in the perspective of this is not just for women.
It's for the male.
It's that men, they hold in a lot and they don't express a lot of their feelings.
Yeah.
And then they carry the whole, I need to provide for my family. And then they get an additional child, let's just say, to take care of. And it's like this man's mind is now shifting to, I need to make more to take care of another child. But at the same time, it's take a moment back, reflect on what you already have, count your blessings every day, and just be there for the people that you need to be there for. Because sometimes even men will excuse being there for other family members that they've prioritized over their own family. And then at the end of that, it's like you've pushed aside everyone, really.
Yeah.
You never really focused on anyone, and then you're overwhelming yourself, and at the end of the day, you're like, what am I doing? So, but it's okay to scream.
Yes,
it's okay to let it out. Men, we see you. We see what you do.
Yeah.
It's a hard knock life.
Men do just as much as women. And it's like, women do a lot. But the backbone is the men. And I feel like it's very important. Sometimes, women going through pregnancy, they don't have their partner with them for whatever reason. And so when that happens, it's like they do take on a stronger role, and it's a lot. So to have someone there by your side, the fact that, our anonymous person just came and was like, I want to help my partner, my fiance, that's very big.
Right.
To have that. And I say, like, just make her feel special. Pamper her, love her, make sure she's not stressed. And once the baby is here, don't expect her to do it all.
Yeah.
Help her out. That is your baby too. And like, I don't know, we kind of like talked about how men get praised for taking care of their child when that's their child. That's something you should have been doing from the get-go.
Yeah.
Like, don't, oh my God. And then it's like, if you're praising yourself, then praise the mom as well too. Oh, hey, look, I did this, but you did this, you did that. So just make it go both ways. Like, since I was breastfeeding, Chubby would do all the diaper changings, and he would help me out with the baths. That was a very big help.
Yeah.
A lot. It's, learning how to, like, take responsibility for what you guys created.
Absolutely. Just take control of the fact that you got to do it. Don't leave your baby behind. When it gets hard, always lean on each other.
Yeah.
Because babies, they make you or break you.
Yeah, they really
do. You start to get tired. You're both exhausted. You're both trying to get enough sleep to be able to just look at life, because sometimes you're so exhausted that you can't even. So just remember that you have to lean on each other. If it means that one's not getting any rest for the other one to get rest, like, just do it.
And take that initiative. Like notice it. Don't expect her to come to you and be like, well, you didn't tell me. But if you're seeing it, just know to take that, like, first step. Like, you know what, here, let me help you out.
Yeah. Let me put the baby down a little bit earlier than expected or whatever. Yeah. And wake up with the baby in the morning. Just be there. And always remember that sometimes a quiet person, it's just, that's your sign.
Yeah.
If they're quiet, what's wrong? Nothing. It's something.
Yeah. And just know, as a stay-at-home mom, because we are stay-at-home moms, you know, it's the best thing, but it's also bittersweet. Being with the baby all day, it takes a lot out of us as well, too. Not saying it in a bad way. Not saying I can't stand my child. But I mean, being with the baby who has cried all day sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
They have their moments, and it's not, you know, it could be for anything or it could be for nothing sometimes. Who knows? You know, especially when the baby's sick, it's like, just give that mom a break.
Yeah.
I think that's very important as well, too.
Just make sure that you're noticing at the end of the day.
I hope our advice really helps, because it's like, you know, coming from like years later, coming from like just a year later, you know.
Yeah, I'm sorry that it took us so long, but it was mainly because I'm just not like familiar with these things, simply because time does go fast, and my kids were not born just yesterday. It's been a couple years, and a lot has changed.
Mom life.
So much has changed. Like everything that I wish that I had when my kids were little has now existed. So you can only imagine what
there
is
are
more
a
to come.
lot of tools out there, like a lot of apps you can use if you ever need help. A lot of people you can reach out to, like a lot.
There's a lot you can do for sure. Thank you so much for coming to us and trusting in us that we would give you some kind of advice that would actually help you.
I hope it did. I mean, there's a lot more that we can like definitely go into depth, but it'd probably be like an hour-long video.
Honestly, we
so.
didn't even think this was gonna be that long.
Yeah, and it comes from like during the pregnancy, it comes to like during the birth, it comes to like after the birth, because postpartum is like a whole nother like
subject. It's just like depression.
Yeah.
It's like a whole different subject on top of another mental health
and
like
it affects
thing.
every mom differently.
It's
like
so crazy.
Some it like hard. It's like very, very hard, where it's like, you know, some moms just can't connect with their baby because of how crazy their hormones and emotions are inside, and then it affects some moms where it's like they're just very unhappy.
Yeah, you can't find any like happiness within your child or yourself.
Yeah, my postpartum was very like up and down. I think I had a lot of like anger, but that's just like me personally, like just my anger coming out more, and that's like my hormone imbalance that I just had. And then I was like very like upset, and I felt alone, and it was just like a lot of like body image as well too. It's like a very big thing.
What's up?
Yeah. Well, we hope you take whatever we say lightly. Don't be like, oh my god, that didn't work for me, you know, because every parent's different, every baby's different.
Right.
Just know that whatever advice you do need, or question or help or problem, just you guys can come to us.
Towards the end, it always gets like very slowy. Like we always get very serious.
Yeah, but just like we're here, you know, with our experiences, with the experiences that we've experienced with other people, you know, or other. It's just we're here to like be very open.
Yeah,
and blunt about a lot.
Thanks for letting us know.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not very, like I said, on topic of it. It's just, it is what it is. Time goes by.
Yeah.
My baby Macon's was way different than her baby Macon's.
Yeah.
It's just, you know,
birth and all. Okay.
And then some of you may not even relate because you haven't had children in forever either.
Yeah. And then maybe like, hey, like you're a guy watching this and you don't have kids. Well, maybe hopefully this advice helps you and makes you realize that whenever you do have a partner and you guys are going to have a baby, take care of her.
Yeah.
For real.
Take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of her.
Yeah, both ways. That goes both ways.
Period.
No menstrual.
No, not at all. What is one thing you can say that you want Thaddeus to always remember?
To be able to talk to me, to be able to express his emotions. I think that's very big. I want him to be able to come up to me, whether he's mad, sad, happy, and like tell me why. I don't think that's something I ever did, and that's something I'm still learning. So for him, I want him to be able to come up to me and be like, Mom, this happened, you know, and I want to be able to be that person for him.
Yeah, and I feel like that has a lot to do with this generational like cycle break. Is we are being the parents, and this comes off to the person that anonymously sent this too, because he is obviously wanting to be something better. Yeah. It sounds like. Yeah. And if this is something that you've never had in your life, but you're wanting to put it in your child's, you're already doing the right thing.
Yeah, this is your chance. Like,
you're already doing the generational cycle break.
Yeah.
Like that right there, you caring that if you're going to scare your baby in the womb,
Mm-hmm.
or that you are playing with your baby the right, correct way,
or how to make your partner feel loved during your pregnancy. That's very big.
Because a lot of the times we just think like, oh, we're just gonna raise these kids, throw them in the playpen, let's go.
Oh, she's pregnant, she's fine, she can handle it. Oh, you know, she's a mom.
Yeah,
like
she's the mom, she's supposed to be doing that, she's supposed to, like,
No.
all of that is some boo-boo caca, and we're over that already. We're in the next level that emotions do hurt. What
we're not in the 1900s.
Exactly. Dude, somebody said that. And you know what was funny? Okay, so I was this is something that's off topic, but I was talking to my brother and I was telling him how it's important to have a drive. It's important to have drive in your life and be able to pursue certain things, to know where your levels are. Okay. Like, how do you know if you're not going to put yourself out there? So this little shit doesn't want to work because he's only going to be getting paid. What is the minimum wage these days? $12?
I don't. I think 10, 12.
I don't
10,
know,
12?
but he doesn't want to get paid that an hour. And I was like, boy, if you only knew where I started
in the 1900s.
And then I said something like $5.75 because I couldn't really remember. I said $5.75 was my first job. Uh-huh. And my little cousin's like, were you born in the 1900s? And I was like, yeah. But why are you making it sound like that? It's the 90s. He's like, no, you're from the 1900s. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. I don't think I've ever like actually taken that into consideration.
Neither have I.
Because now we're in the 2000 era.
Yeah, that was
the 1900.
That was funny. That was funny.
It was kind of, it took me back for sure. Mm-hmm. But I'm not that freaking old. Natalie's in there too, shit.
Don't categorize me. I was born in 2023.
23?
This is my year, okay? I have just been born. I am alive right
reborn.
now.
I see you.
Reincarnated.
See you.
What's up?
Reincarnation.
Natasha, what's up?
Oh, she even changed the name and everything.
Oh yeah. I wish I could.
No, but for real, that was crazy. And it goes a lot to say.
Yeah.
It shows a lot, seriously, because I was the one getting raised inside the playpen. Because back in the day, that's all they had were playpens.
Yeah. No, there's a lot.
Tons of playpens.
There's like so many different types of playpens too. So I mean, like, just do what works best for you. That's all that matters.
Yeah, let's not get into the topics of like frigging baby necessities because I don't know any of that. Oh my
god, there's like stuff that you will need and stuff you don't need, stuff you've bought that you didn't use, stuff that you didn't bought that you need. It's
just,
and be careful with your baby skin. That's very important because your baby skins are very, very sensitive and you just don't want to use anything on them.
Yeah, I was very serious on that stuff.
Yeah,
it was very serious actually. Very serious. But anyway, thank you guys so much for listening.
Oh yeah.
We wanted to touch up a little bit more on the subjects, but you know, Hailey and Selena took over the conversation.
Better keep it out for Selena. just watch out. Just for real, let me know. Hit me up. DM me. I want to know.
Let her know. Let her know.
Let it go. Let it go. You know what? We can probably just let this go.
I don't know.
Yeah. But tune in next week and see what we have in store for you.
Because we don't know. Dude, I'm just like on a go these days.
Yeah.
It's just, I need a little bit of like, and I just got back from a girls trip and I was about to say like, I need a little bit of a break. Está que se cree.
That's my turn now. I've been like on a whole new journey, you know, just literally.
Yeah, I mean, you're working out. That is a whole new journey.
It's intense. I was supposed to go to the gym today too, but you know, my partner canceled. I'm just kidding.
Just blaming it on the partner.
You know, a lot of things happen. It's fine. But I've been going consistently.
No, we had to re-record because it was just like so loud, and then the kids were being loud because they got scared.
Real.
Oh man. That was a fart.
That wasn't my stomach.
But we definitely like to talk this time. I think we're getting a little bit more into depth of just being ourselves.
Yeah.
The blog, that was us.
It was kind of fun. That was fun to do.
I feel like the car ride was just completely like normal.
Yeah. We like tried vlogging, I think like a month
time
ago.
Before that?
Yeah. No audio captured whatsoever. It was like an hour long too.
Shut up,
we
dude,
opened up about a lot of stuff too.
I mean, we're still learning.
Yeah.
And then we got the thing.
Yeah.
Trino got it like the next day.
Yeah, it was
and we
funny.
didn't do it
It
again.
was funny. Yeah.
I was like, you know what? My phone does just good. I'm going to use my phone.
I feel like Kevin Hart right now.
I'm definitely not Kevin Hart. I'll call myself Dwayne.
Like when you like sit on the
Dwayne
back.
the Rock.
And you're like this.
Oh, that kind of feels good though. I'm stretching. I'm stretching.
Thank you for being a part of this journey with us.
Thank you so much
for joining the crew.
Yeah, I hope you guys like our little sign.
Yeah.
We've had it for a while. We just didn't know how to put it up. And we were supposed to be painting the walls. So everything's going to change.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
We are always growing. Okay. Okay.
I know. I wanted to like switch out our microphones already. And it was like, again, ¿quién se cree?
¿Quién se cree?
You know. But thank you so much for listening in and tuning in. And for those of you that have been consistent,
we love you.
Freaking love you, man.
Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe.
We're everywhere.
Yes. And bless up.